Welcome, dear Aquarius, to your October reading here with me, Oliver, on my channel, Wellness Beyond Intuition, here on my YouTube channel. I'm so happy that you're back and that you're here with me. If it's your first time, welcome. It's nice to see you. Can't see you physically, but I can send you, and that's all good. That's all good. Anyway, I'm happy that you're here, and let's dive into it. And before we do that, just let me explain to you and get this out of the way that if you want more of a full picture of what's going on with you here in October and what's coming up, check out your other placements, such as your moon and rising sign, as well as your Venus and Jupiter sign. Also, if there's a word or a phrase that resonate with you, give yourself the opportunity to pay more attention to that, because it could mean that we are on the right track, and that is gonna really speak to you specifically, because remember, these are general readings. I do personal readings over at one2listen.com, so if you want to talk to me, you can find me over there, and all that you can find in the description below, and as well as everything else that I'm doing that has to do with Wellness Beyond Intuition, such as my radio show, the messages from the gatekeepers, my Instagram account, Facebook, etc. You'll find all of that below. And of course, hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, the alert button, all those buttons, and you can stay up to date with what's going on, and it'll just come to you, okay? As always, I do a little bit of meditation before I sit down and I record these videos, because I always sense that there's a little bit more going on than just what the cards they can say, and then we look at the cards afterwards, and then we'll marry the two, and they will support each other. Okay. And I got this sense that it's so interesting what I was looking at, because a lot, and it's so interesting that it's you, Aquarius, because I saw a lot of numbers come up, and basically what the message here was that follow the numbers and you will have arrived. And what I mean by that, follow the numbers, is that don't jump from one number to the other. Seriously, just go in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can interpret that as in any way as you like. I look at it from the point of view, that if you follow a certain linear way of doing things, and what I mean by then you will have arrived, it really means to me that what it is that you choose to experience here in the month of October will already be there. You don't have to put any effort into it, and that's the beauty of this. You don't have to put effort into it. It's sort of like, just let it happen. And you don't have to sort of like pull out, your toolbox and start going, oh my God, what should I apply here? What should I apply there? No, just follow what it is that's right in front of you, and take the next step. After that step, take the next step. It's all sort of naturally giving you a sense of where you need to go next. Okay, so it's all sort of like when you open one door and you arrive to the next door, that will open up. Like, it's not like, if you just follow the path, it will get you there in the month of October. And of course, as always, not always, but for the most part, we're talking about relationships and career. I want to actually stick to relationship just for a little bit, because I feel that that's where we're at, Aquarius. So know that the relationship, there's no need to go off script, so to speak, or steer outside of what it is that is there. Just seriously look at things from specifically where they're at and where they're taking you. Okay, so because they are going to take you to that place where you need to be, and where you need to actually act from and be from, and it's going to take you to a place where you will have the experience that you so deserve in relationships. Okay, so does that mean that you need to do things the old way, the way that you've always done them? I would say no. I would encourage you to give yourself a chance to sorry, to as we look at this true and tried way of doing things, and following the numbers, so to speak, is that just it will pop up for you, like and I can say that if your partner will not show up any differently that your partner has shown up in the past. So keep knowing that, new partners that are coming into your life, potential partners to date, they're not gonna throw up in a different way than they have in the past. So again, follow it. Follow the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I make any sense here, but if anybody gets what I'm saying, I know it's you. So know that all of that is really there for you. Let's look into the tarot. We're using the Arcan deck for the month of October. And here we got the Wheel of Fortune. So you got luck on your side. I really feel you do. I really feel that you're really well protected. There is a certain sense of an invisible force that wants to see you succeed. I don't care what you want to call that invisible force. It's up to you. It depends on where you're at. You're being asked, you get the Fool, you're being asked to take quite a few leap of faiths, jump into them. I like this. This is a really beautiful card. Allow yourself to take that leap of faith, everything doesn't need to be questioned, Sometimes it's just, jump, make the big dive, and once you do, you'll see all the really beautiful rewards that are coming your way in that sense. Because wish fulfillment is right around the corner from you. You got the Nine of Cups here, wish fulfillment is right around the corner. Follow it as it shows up. Follow that, don't put effort into it. I really feel that this is your message for the month of October. You don't need to put all this effort into it. You don't need to just dive headfirst in. You don't need to, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, just go with the flow, so to speak. And I know that sounds very corny. I mean, a lot of people, they say that, go with the flow, but no, really, just flow with the wind, flow with the river, to let it take where you need to go. You get the Judgment card, and you got the Page of Swords, and because you're being watched. People, they look up to you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to see what you're doing. So you're being spied on, so to speak. But let's not make it creepy, okay? So, and then you get the Four of Pentacles, there's a certain sense of abundance in all of this. And there's a certain sense that you can have it all, as I said before. And you really can have it all. As long as you don't try to reinvent yourself completely. I mean, there's always a time to reinvent yourself. Those times, they come up over and over again. But the month of October, no. That's not the time for you to reinvent yourself. You need to stay true to who you are and who you are as a person, that beautiful Aquarius that you are. Stay true to who you are. Give yourself the opportunity to know that as you move forward, you do it because you choose to do it with less effort than maybe you've done in the past. Don't worry, we all do it. We all think we have to work hard for it. It just seems to be a human condition that we have to work hard for everything that we do. But no, you're being allowed to step back in the month of October and rest a little bit and not give it so much thought and effort that you have in the past. Okay, not saying that not to say that you're not going to apply yourself. I mean, that's always a given. You gotta apply yourself, right? But when it comes to relationships, know that your partner is not going anywhere. They're not going to show up any different than they have in the past. Nothing to worry about. If it's a new partner that's coming into your life, they're not going to spring on you some kind of surprise that suddenly you're going to feel like you're being swept off your feet in not so good a way. I'm not talking about that whole romance of being swept off your feet, and going, oh my God, I've been so in love. No, I'm talking about, there are no surprises, so to speak. So even though, you've been in a place before where there has been some uncomfortable surprises, that's not going to happen in the month of October for you. On the contrary, enjoy every single moment as it shows up. Know that there's an opportunity for you to celebrate and and know that you can have it all. I think you're going to see the evidence of that coming into October here, you know, as it unfolds, all of October as October unfolds. You will know that. And what a beautiful time of the year, right? I always find fall such a beautiful time of the year, you know. I know that because it spells rebirth, and and that's something that we can all celebrate, I think. Anyway, so enjoy October, dear Aquarius, and I will see you in November.